So this is Gary Nicol, guys, and we're gonna interview him like the usual. So yeah. First question: Star Mix or Harry or Tanktastic? These are Haribos. Okay.
Ooh, Star Mix.
Right. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Ooh, Star Wars.
Right. Fanny or Roberts?
Roberts.
Right. Tiger Woods' swing or Ernie Els' swing?
Oh, that's a tough one. I've always been a big fan of both of them. I'm going to probably be a little bit different here and say Ernie Els. I think he's got the most rhythmical swing.
Football or rugby?
I'm going to go for football. I'm a big fan of both, but probably more so football.
The art of tripping or the art of putting?
Oh, I don't think you can decide between the two. They're both very important. I'm going to go for putting.
You've been a caddy on tour.
Coach.
And
Yeah.
You've been a tour coach and
Yep.
you've been a tour caddy.
Mm-hmm.
What big names have you coached?
I've coached a few guys who played in Ryder Cups. I've coached a guy called Philip Price, who beat Phil Mickelson in the singles in 2002 in the Ryder Cup. I coached Gordon Brand Jr., who played 2 Ryder Cups. Paul Broadhurst also played in the Ryder Cup. Peter Baker. Lots of different players, probably a bit before your time.
What was it like being a caddy on tour?
I only really did that when I was quite young because I was caddying for a friend who was playing on tour, and it was good fun. You learned a lot about how to actually play the game, how to think your way around the golf course. Yeah, it was good fun. I got to see a bit of the world as well.
Who will be the next Scottish golfer to win the Open?
That's a very good question. I would like it to be Grant Forrest.
All right.
I think he's got as good a chance as anyone.
Yeah. Sportsmen have superstitions. What superstitions have you seen on tour?
Oh, lots of different ones. I know guys who always used exactly the same ball marker. They'd had the same ball marker in their pocket for years and years. Always, they couldn't play unless they found their proper lucky ball marker. I know guys who would only carry a certain amount of tees in their pocket. Would only use white tees. Some guys would only use black tees. They've all got their own superstitions. All golfers will tell you they're not superstitious, but they all are really deep down.
When you were at school, did you ever think that you would write a book?
No, I did not, if I'm being perfectly honest. No, I didn't. My dad was a golf writer, so there were always books and magazines and newspapers around the house. And I always used to read a lot of them, but I didn't really ever think I was going to write one. So, no, is the short answer.
What drills can you give junior golfers at home to keep their golf game going on the off season?
Well, because we've only got a limited amount of space at home and we can't really practice hitting drivers and 6 irons and 3 irons, I would say the best thing to do is practice your putting and practice your pace putting, trying to make sure you hit your putts the right distance. So get the ball and the putter and just try to hit it 3 feet, 6 feet, 9 feet, 12 feet, whatever it is, and just vary it every time so every putt is different distance, one ball at a time, because that's what you've got to do in the golf course.
Right. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, that's a fantastic question. I do like my food, so that's going to be I might have to think about that one, but I would say, just off the top of my head, it would be steak, chips, and cream spinach.
Tell us about your new book, and should amateur golfers buy it?
Amateur golfers, professional golfers, young, old, male, female, everyone should buy it. The Lost Art of the Short Game. Yeah, it's really giving some people some ideas about how they can score better on the golf course, to have a bit more fun, and just to be a bit more creative, a bit more, just to experiment a little with different clubs and different shots. It's a lot more fun when you can experiment and explore with different clubs and different shots round about the greens.
What course would you recommend for junior golfers?
Oh, wow. Well, I first played golf on the little par 3 course at North Berwick, and it's great fun. I remember I used to go around it until I was dizzy. I used to play it so often. So, yeah, any course. I'd just like to see junior golfers playing any golf course.
Northend or the Castle course or Kings Barnes?
Kings Barnes is great fun, isn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to say Archerfield because that's where I'm based. So we've got 2 fantastic golf courses at Archerfield.
Oh. Who do you nominate next to be interviewed next?
Oh, there's a good question. I don't know exactly. You've interviewed quite a lot of people, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. How about if I could fix it up for you to interview Andrew Coulthard? How would that sound?
Yeah, we have not interviewed him.
You've not interviewed him, well.
Thank you very much for letting me interview you, and I hope you enjoy this video, guys. So
it's been an absolute pleasure, and I would like to wish you all the best with your golf. I know you love your golf. And what's your handicap at the moment?
21. No, 20 flat.
Okay, well done. So what's your target for next year?
15 or 19. No, 15 or 14.
Okay, do you think you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you have to get better at in order to get your handicap down a bit?
My short game.
Yeah? I know a good book about that. You could maybe read that. Thanks very much. Thanks for having me on your show.
Thank you very much for letting me interview you again.
Not at all. It's been my pleasure.